Woman tries dating other women and realizes just how awful women are in the dating market. Oh no. Now you have to deal with what men have been dealing with. These women are waking up. I think a lot of women should have to do this just to see how bad it is. Let's get straight into this.
So earlier today I posted something on here about Tinder and a red flag from a girl. Something I considered a red flag from a girl that made me unmatched instantly. And I had feedback I didn't expect. A guy in particular who I really feel like represents a large part of the community that I see a lot on sites like Reddit, had a perspective that essentially suggested that it was people like me that are responsible for those who don't get any dates and fail on dating sites.
Well, let's keep it at that. Wow. Most men fail on dating sites. They came out with a study recently. I can't remember who did it, but they took a guy who was conventionally a 10, put him on a dating site versus a woman that was considered like a 3 or a 4. And the woman that was a 3 or a 4 got 10x the amount of matches that the supposed 10 guy did. If that doesn't show you a disproportionate weight of the acceptability or the success rate, I don't know what does, bro.
I'm really curious to see, is it me? Or is it guys like him that are more...
Trust me, mama, it's you. It's the ladies. Y'all think y'all always have too many options, and I've said this before, regular everyday girls have the same pull as celebrity men.
Problematic. Or at least, you know, who is in the majority. So, off the top of my head, on Tinder, things that will make me not even swipe in the first place are not writing a bio. Like if you think that your photo...
Think of everything she's about to list as an ick. Okay, so the first ick is no bio. Got it.
Or your likes are enough to not write anything about yourself, or be like, I'm really bad at this, or say, I'm an open book. That's the worst one. Ask me anything. Like, the entire point is for you to offer me information. So not having a bio, out. So the next is if you have filters on like most of or all of your photos.
Okay.
I'm out. Not necessarily because like it's just weird. I don't actually have a reason for this one. Like I could come up with reasons certainly, but it's like it just gives like Facebook mom vibes, and that's kind of like what I think of you. I picture that your car has like a bunch of fast food wrappers and you like vape a lot or smoke cigarettes. Like that's the vibe I get from people that have like...
Okay, so far she's kind of knocking it out the park. Heavy filters, vaping, smoking, huge nose for me.
Heavy filters or like hearts and stuff on their photos of themselves. It's weird. I also assume...
Ooh, Lord have mercy.
Big back.
I wonder if she mentions anything about weight.
You probably don't look a way that you want to share, I guess. Which, even if you looked a way that was great, if you're not like owning it, it's not hot. Is it me? Next would be any variation on impress me. Like, show me a good time, make me laugh, take me such and such, like show.
Welcome to our world. I had a buddy who was on Hinge, and this girl matched with him, and she was like, all right, let's see what you got. Like it's a freaking audition, bro.
Me, you can something like, we're both meeting each other for the first time. Why is it that only one party should have to impress the other? Like,
oh no, is it unfair? Yeah, it's very unfair.
And I'm guessing the person that's like, you need to make me laugh, you need to, like, I'm guessing not up to make me laugh or like show me a good time, because it really sounds like they're assuming that I'm going to plan the date, take them somewhere, pay for it, and try to impress them. And I'm just realizing right now in this moment that this is because I'm looking for women. Maybe it's because I'm looking for women. And
no, it's 100%. Not maybe because you're looking what you like. Be real, chat. Be real. Do you think there's men out there that have in their bio, impress me, make me laugh, show me a good time? No.
How about no?
It's not the case. Only women do that, bro.
Is Men, is this just often your experience that a lot of the people you're trying to date are just wanting to be impressed by you?
Yes.
Stupid.
Or like you're out for an interview?
Yes.
That's interesting.
Welcome to our world, honey. Look, in real time, you saw that realization slap her in the face.
Because it really sounds like they're...
she came up with a 3-part series. This is the next part. Realizing in real time that men have a harder time dating. Continuation from previous video. Skip 30 seconds to pick up where you left off.
Assuming that I'm going to plan the date, take them somewhere. I've heard this complaint, and I've brushed off this complaint.
Let's go back a little bit.
That's interesting. For me, it sucks, and I ignore all of the people that are behaving that way. But I just realized that I've heard this complaint, and I've brushed off this complaint as incel behavior. Because, not this exact complaint, but just like, okay, I have some thinking to do on that. I'm not excusing the incels.
She's basically admitting that incels were right. The guys that are involuntarily celibate, it's almost impossible for them to get attention from a woman because they just want to be courted like you're a freaking jester. Make me laugh. What am I, a freaking clown to you? Am I a freaking clown? She's starting to realize that it's so hard to date women. Even women that want to date women, they still want chivalrous women. What an oxymoron, right? They still want to be courted. They want to be taken out. They want to be wined and dined. They want you to pay. They want you to plan the date. They want you to pick them up. They want all the things that a man provides, but they just want a woman to do it? Huh? You know how stupid that sounds?
You stupid.
No, y'all should both wine and dine each other. Pick each other up. Make each other laugh. No. It's not how it is. She's getting it, though.
Anything, I'm just realizing how much I hate being treated this way. And if, like, a large population of... Because I'm also only getting a subset of women that are open to meeting other women. So I'm wondering if...
What you're realizing right here is that no matter what team women swing for, they're the same. They could swing for women. They can swing for men. This is why it always... Like, I don't know about you guys chat, but let me know what you think. Even when I was growing up and I would see lesbian relationships, it was never 2 feminine women. It was always 1 masculine woman and 1 feminine woman. Do you guys see that a lot? Put a 1 in the chat. I never see 2 like hyper masculine women or hyper feminine women, and there's always one that's playing a role. So it's like you're playing the role of a masculine and a feminine. Why not just be in a heterosexual relationship? What is up with that? She's cosplaying as a dude anyways. Just go get with a dude. More than likely you'll get to all the other things. But it seems like most of those women date women because they've been burned by men. A lot of women are more emotionally open, so they'll talk about their emotions, but they still expect the masculine forward woman to do a lot of the masculine things. Clean up, or like, you know, go do the housework, go do the yard work. Oh, something fell off the wall, go put the nail in. Like, they want you to pretty much play a masculine role, but you're just, you know, you're wrapping your feminine body in a masculine archetype or character. It's so weird to me. Have you guys seen that a lot though, chat, or am I way off base here?
If the completely straight girls are even more like this, like because what falls in the same category is like, I'm a passenger princess. I want like that type of vibe. Feels like they don't have anything to offer. Like, I'm supposed to offer everything. And now I'm wondering if, and obviously part of the reason, if it is true that this is men's experience, like what I'm experiencing now is men's common experience, would be partly because it is the case that women have a lot, generally, that women have a lot of choices and men have fewer choices.
Yes, women sleep with who they want and men sleep with who they can, brother. Ain't that right, Loki? I've fallen at work and been injured. Oh, wait, I should call my lawyer.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan.
Hey, John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. It's Levi Nichs of YouTube. Can I get some cash, please?
Morgan & 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 Morgan.
Did you know that your injury could be worth millions of dollars? Morgan & Morgan is the largest injury law firm in America, and they've recovered over $20 billion for their clients. $20 billion? That's a lot of cash. The insurance companies tried to lowball me, but Morgan & Morgan was able to take my pain and suffering and turn it into cold, hard cash. It's almost a good thing I was injured. But wait. How much is Morgan & Morgan gonna cost me? You never owe them legal fees unless they're successful. So it's completely free unless you win? Yeah. Hiring a lawyer That sounds like really difficult. It's actually super easy. You can just go to their website, and in a couple clicks, you can find out if you have a case. And you can literally do it from your smartphone. And remember, there is only one Morgan & Morgan. Wait, but it's two names though. How is it? Give me the script. Oh, both their last names. Okay, I get it. Okay, roll it. You can start your claim today by going to forthepeople.com/Levi, found in the description below. So if you're injured, you can trust Morgan & Morgan. He's so tired. Hey, bud. He's a tired boy. Yeah. You go, Bowie. You go, boy. If you haven't seen the other video I did on this, I did another video on this. Another chick tries to go bisexual and date women. She's finding out this is the exact same experience. So it's just funny to see this is more of a wave now.
That seems to be the case, currently at the very least. But I certainly have never struggled to get a date or a boyfriend or like anything at all. And obviously there are a lot of people out there that are a lot more attractive than I am that, you know, probably just know it and maybe date in a way where they just sit back and say, impress me. That's interesting.
Impress me, baby. Oh, na, na.
Now, this doesn't excuse any of the type of garbage I hear from guys, because
What garbage are you hearing from men?
the obvious next thing is just like, don't try to connect with those people. Obviously.
Baby girl, you're grasping at straws. You can't even connect with a woman.
So that's completely on you if that's who you're going after because she's pretty. Like, in that case, if you're deciding like that person's a yes for you because she's really hot, then that's the deal you're making. Like, she put her effort in to looking the way that she looks that made you so into it that you didn't care that she said all those things. So
Pretty women get away with a lot more than ugly women. Tell you that right now. Ugly women typically got to have real good jobs. Not a lot of men walking around going, where are all the ugly women at? It's just like the same way as there's not a lot of women walking around right now going around and saying, where are all the beta males that are weak and can't provide and protect? It's not a thing, right? Like I always say, equal and opposites are true. Men care about, when looking at women, they care about what's on that scale and what's in that frickin' mirror. That's what we care about, ladies. What's on the scale and what's in the mirror. What do you ladies care about? Provision, protection, love. That's what y'all care about. You want a man that's 6 foot, 6-pack, 6 figures. Other women want him. No woman realistically wants a guy that no other woman wants. Women are instinctual. They're biological. They want to pick the winners. They went to the finish line to pick the winners. So, and not to say all women do that. There are some women that realize what pay grade they're shooting at, and then they go for a guy that's an equal, right? If you're a 5, go for a 5. You'll probably have a great life. My grandparents were both mediocre. My grandpa was a milkman. My grandma was a nurse. They were regular, everyday people. See, back in my day, average people knew where they were at, and they'd go get with other average people. Now, below average women think they qualify for above average men. That's the biggest problem. Below average women think they qualify for above average men. You know how much harder it is to be a high value man than to be a high value woman? Very difficult. Chat, put a 1 in the chat if you agree. It's harder to be a high value man versus a high value woman. A high value woman, you're born with your value. You're born with your beauty. As long as you keep your weight down, you look good, you go to the gym, boom. You can be a 10 out of 10. Even if your face card isn't like undeniably like, oh my gosh, she is Adriana Lima in her prime. If you don't know who that is, she was an old runaway model. Super hot. Like dark hair, ice blue eyes. Even if you're like a 6 in the face, if your body's rocking, guys will be like, cool dude, she's 8, 9, or 10, right? But a guy, he has to be in shape, he has to look good, but he also has to have money. He has to have a career, he has to have success, he has to have accolades, he has to have clout, he has to have a network of other high value men, he has to have assets, he has to have things, he has to have respect. It's so much harder to be a high value guy than it is a high value woman. The bar is so low for women. So it's so wild to me to see all these women alone, and it's like, but it's so much easier for y'all. Y'all are a protected class. Men will be willing to give you guys a lot of passes, but you can't even do some of the bare minimum things that men want from you.
You guys are entering into a little social contract of your own here, and that's going to be on both of you as adults. But I will say that I personally do not like it when the girl just says, show me a good time, make me laugh. I'm a passenger princess. I don't like that at all, and I will not ever entertain it for a second. All right, that was a huge... I got off track there. This video is way too long to post anyway.
Yeah, bro. So she's realizing it. She's getting it. IRL, in live time. The light bulbs are firing, buddy. She's starting to get it. Women are starting to see now that it's not easier. It's not easier flipping the switch and going to the other team. It's really not. Like, they may think that it is, but it's really not, bro. I saw this video and was like, oh my god, this one's good. This one's good.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I am not being submissive. If you want to be with me, you need to be the provider. You need to be the protector. You need to make sure my hair is done, my nails done, my feet are done. Look at my yard. I need my grass cut every single week. Don't worry about how many bodies I got. That's the past. God knows my heart. I'm not gonna be cooking. I'm not gonna be cleaning. All that is your responsibility. Me and my kids are a package deal. Trust me, if you don't want it, somebody else will.
All right, if you don't want it, somebody else will.
How about no?
No, we're not going for that no more. Men have woken up and realized that they, in fact, know their value. And they're not dealing with this low effort. We're not dealing with the low effortness, bro, anymore. And it's just wild to me. I saw this clip of Whitney Cummings. She talked about, I was always a very liberal person, maybe even I'll let her say that, but once you have a kid, you start having thoughts that have been characterized as conservative. So she talks about how she woke up once she had kids.
I've been on this sort of journey through motherhood where, you know, I've always been a very liberal person, maybe even a libtard. But once you have a kid, you start like having thoughts that have been characterized as conservative. Yes. As soon as I had a kid, I was like, I need a gun. Now. Not for myself, because I've got coyotes in my yard. Right. I've got coyotes everywhere, and before I had a kid, I was like, they coexist with us. Coyotes were here first. Like, I'm in the coyotes' home. Now I'm like, let's make hats out of them. Let's make hats.
But I'm telling you, man, like once you have kids, it switches your perspective. I know the volume was a little bit low on that. But it changes your entire perspective once you know you have somebody to protect. Once you have somebody to protect, you start to realize that things change. Your mindset shifts. But it's wild to me of how muddy the water is in the dating market.
I mean, I'll be f***ing, you know?
Whoa, okay, all right. Let's turn that down just a smidge here and push that back there, Turbo.
What is your body count?
36. I mean, I'll be f***ing, you know?
Whoa.
She's a runner, she's a track star.
36.
How old are you?
19.
Oh my god. Double homicide. You're only 19 years old? It's like 18 bodies a year? That's at least a body a month. Goodness gracious.
Jesus Christ.
When's the last time you had
June 2021. I basically regret my virginity.
You stupid.
That's impossible. You can't regain it. I only make out with guys? What?
Basically regret my virginity. I only make out with guys.
It's not working like that.
Okay.
It does.
He goes, it does not work. He hit her with the drive-by. I love it.
Virginity. I only make out with guys.
It's not working like that.
Okay.
It does. It does.
Like a month ago, because I'm low-key exclusive with a man right now.
You're exclusive with him?
No.
What is your body count?
Oh my wow. Lord have mercy, how far have we fallen from God's grace? Shibaniah should have bought a Honda. I'll leave you guys with this clip. This clip is going absolutely nuclear right now. This girl, I'll let you see for yourself. Crashes her boyfriend's car, basically. Watch this. Crazy work, bro. On the highway. And then smiles afterwards. Because supposedly another girl was texting him.
I don't know what you want from me. I know. Can you pull over into there?
Bruh. Run. Run. Get away from her as fast as you can. You're still young. You got your whole life ahead of you. Crazy work. Crashed his car because she thought he was texting out of the... That's insane to me. It's getting out of hand, ain't it, Lokes? Look at him. He loves that little armrest. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. It was good to have you guys out, man. Peace. Levi Nichs.